there, the captain of Nepal. Now, before we get to the player of the match decision, we've got a very special presentation, and I'd like everyone to listen up for this. I'd like to call upon the presenter for this special presentation. He's the CEO of WorldLink, Mr. Keshav Nepal, who is the new connectivity partner of the Cricket Association of Nepal. So if Keshav could come up. And we have got three things to present to a very special young man who earlier in the week he broke the world record, the fastest ever in the history of one-day international cricket, breaking the great Rashid Khan's record. He got there in just 42 games. It's of course Sandeep Lamichhane who's going to come up and pose for a few photos. Absolutely incredible achievement. The fastest in the history of one-day international cricket. We've had more than 4,500 ODIs. And Sandeep is going to get not one, not two, but three gifts. The first one is this framed commemoration of that achievement. And Sandeep, I'm going to take that from you then, and we've got more to come. We now have a trophy to also mark that and acknowledge that. And that is a trophy that's going to be presented for another photograph. And Sandeep, the last bit of news is a great bit of news. I'm not sure if you know about this, but you're going to get a nice big cheque as well. And this comes from WorldLink for 1 lakh rupees to mark the achievement. Sandeep, many congratulations. I've got a feeling I might be speaking to you in a few moments. We'll see you in a second, okay? Thank you so much, Mr. Keshav Nepal, and everyone at WorldLink for their support of Nepali cricket. Okay, time for the player of the match decision. So, as always, we'll go in a 3-2-1 order, but I'd like to call upon my presenter, Mr. Roshan Kumar Singh, if he could come up. He is the treasurer of the Cricket Association of Nepal. Roshan, up you come, and you've got the trophy. Good to see you, Roshan. You've been hiding from us up at the Mulpani ground. Great job up there. The venue looks brilliant. Okay, we will, as always, go in reverse order. 3-2-1. In third place today, Amir Farooq. He bowled with real pace, fire and aggression. He took 4 for 42 for Qatar. In second place, Sampal Kami bowled excellently well and gave us some joyous celebrations. 3 for 24. The winner, he may not be known as a leg spinner anymore. He may be turning into an all-rounder. He made 42 not out with the bats. He took 5 for 14 in an inspired spell of bowling. Of course, there could only be one choice. It's Sandeep Lamichhane. So Sandeep's going to receive his award as the player of the match from Roshan Kumar Singh. And he's going to stay with me and have a bit of a chat as well. Thank you, Roshan. Sandeep, come in here, my friend. Let's talk firstly about today's game. We'll get to what you did last week in a moment. Incredible performance. I know how hard you work at your batting. You're always telling me how hard you work. Without those runs, you may not have won the game.
I guess God has been so kind to all of us, and I won't get that credit only for me, but for the way Lalit actually helped me with the last wicket partnership. I guess it's been the hard work we have been putting as a team over the last 3 or 4 months, and Monty sir, the way he's been helping us with our batting, bowling or fielding or whatever, the management. I guess the credit goes to every single individual who's been the unsung heroes behind our success.
Yeah, it's very humble of you to say, and Raj Banshi definitely played his role in that partnership. With 157 on the board, did you really believe it was going to be enough? You've got such penetration in your bowling attack. Did you still feel you could win the game?
Yeah, when we batting at the end, Lalit and I, we were just discussing if somehow we get to manage, to get somewhere around 150, we'll definitely give a great fight to the opponents. And I guess, credit goes to Qatar bowlers as well, the way they actually, bowled on the right areas and just kept, going with their respective plans. And the way our bowlers actually, the bounce back, Somdai getting early breakthroughs, and Lalit, as always, getting the ball in the power play and getting the wickets for the Nepal team, and for, of course, that made job easy for me.
5 for 14 with the ball. I've watched you for many years now. I know your game really well. It feels to me like you've probably never bowled your leg break as well. It's curving out of the hand, it's drifting, it's dipping, it's turning away, and then when you add the googly to that, it's a really potent threat.
See, these are some of the things I would definitely love to share here, because I would definitely love to see the opponent teams keep guessing my delivery. So yeah, I'm working hard on the every single delivery, whether it's wrong run or leg break or the flipper or top spin. Just working hard, and we all getting all these opportunities playing for our country, and the maybe we have to be very not maybe we have to be very thankful to people who are coming, every single individual, like coming to the games and have, cheering for us, and all these small efforts from out of the field actually help us to boost our confidence and go forward, and as a team we keep getting successes.
Just two more questions. Firstly, that world record is satisfying to say the least, and also a little bit emotional. Breaking Rashid Khan, I know he's a bowler that you look up to a huge amount. Everyone does in world cricket. Breaking his record, does that make it all the more special?
Yeah, definitely. Having any sort of records under your belt, you always feel pleasure, and it's a blessing moment for not only for me, for someone from a guy from Nepal who has been trying hard to make his country proud, and this is for all the people of Nepal, beautiful people of Nepal. This movement could not be possible without their efforts, their support, and it's blessing of everybody. The way they've been supporting me from backstages or wherever. I guess God has been so kind to all of us.
Finally, let's talk about this tournament. We don't know who you're going to play yet. It could well be Kuwait. Kuwait are really putting it up to Hong Kong right now in the game at Mulpani. But whatever happens, you're 2 games away from qualifying for the Asia Cup for the first time and playing against India and Pakistan. Is there a real belief in this group that you can do it here on home soil?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we actually need to be very, looking forward to any of the team is coming to play against us in the semi-finals. We have to be very ready, whether it's Kuwait or Hong Kong. But we have to be very clear with our plans, and we have to be very, sharp on the field to prove why we are currently doing the best in the business.
Well, Saturday is going to be quite the occasion. Sincere congratulations, and great to see you bowling with such freedom and such beauty. Very well done.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that's Sandeep Bhai, a real star. He's a world record holder, player of the match today. He almost single-handedly got Nepal over the line, and weren't they pushed hard by a valiant Qatari side. It's going to wrap up our coverage from the group stages here. Get on over though to the other coverage. Hong Kong and Kuwait are currently playing out in a virtual quarter-final to see who's going to play against Nepal in the semi-final. If you are coming on Saturday, get your tickets now. They're selling like hotcakes. If you don't get them online, you may miss out. Thanks so much for joining us as always. It's